in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get this game going. So the Gators offense comes on the field first today. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually...
And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping.
I got down heavy, so.
How about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a
Wasn't a question.
for visitors.
I was telling you what you're going to have to do in Petty Road.
A
So.
lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. To the air, it's Miles. He's moving out of the pocket now. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
The coverage team
Hold that off.
makes the stop on this return. So Ohio State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, the wide receiver, Kirk, is dangerous. He lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete. But the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State. Just ran away from the defense.
This all week, I wonder if this stack might get used and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they set to send this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Gators offense retakes the field. Are coming off 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker is coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Now it's second down. The throw, it's Miles. Makes a quick catch.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chain.
Defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Gators will send the punt team on the field. They're going to kick it away for a second time. This one heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. 5 yards. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy.
It's a Philip trying to throw for it. Catch made, but can he get to the marker? Goes up and over the guy. And the returner steps out the mark football right there.
Wow, how about that one, Chris? I really thought the up man was going to take off and run, but instead he throws it and fools everybody.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. In the clear at the 25. No stopping. He takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchdown. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29. The game makes it 2nd and medium. To the air, it's Miles. Trying to create here on the move. Who makes the grab? Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quick throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. Their quarterback finally gets the job done. Important 2nd down play coming up.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the opponent. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Gators will bring the one team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he fields it at the 15. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll give it to the back. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
No, we've been there.
Touchdown run. That's
That's gonna fuck up the big show.
All the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast
Sorry.
as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Yeah, the extra point and the lead now.
That doesn't mean you need to try to do it either.
Ohio State has the lead here after one. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. The kickoff team has come on the field now.
What are you going to do with it? I have to put him back up when Teddy wakes
Away.
up. Well, I don't want him to ruin shit like that. Do you? Do you want him to try and climb up there? Well,
They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Off the play fake on first down. Push and drop back at the 8-yard line.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack, but you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The Gators come up to the line in a hurry.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. Yeah, if it's second and forever, you take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
They'll avoid the big hit on the slide. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A box pass on the jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Dropping back, it's Miles. Quick throw to the left. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, they got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The Gators will line up to kick it away. Now back out to punt for the 45 today. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last drive, the ground game was so...
he'll try and he'll whine when he can't get up there.
See if the defense can respond to it this time.
He'll have to take it down
It's
there.
a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this open up the playbook for the football. Allow him to make that defense think they can
Chill the fuck out.
play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Do it like, open that thing already. Open it all the way and go throw the wrapper. Open it all the way and go throw the wrapper away. In that order.
That can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. Remember, he faked a punt earlier and completed a pass. The coverage team able to bring him down. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Okay.
Snags a quick throw. Look at him run through those tacklers. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. They'll run it, hand it off to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch it. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, just trying to stay in this game.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, just keep chipping away.
No.
So
No, I haven't yet.
takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
Okay.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, and he picks up some big yards, they got a real shot here now on third down.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Look at this. It's a fake. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. This one falls incomplete. The fake does not work. Gamble does not work at all. And the punter showing why he's not the quarterback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It is intercepted. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Refusing to be brought down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after their play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he's so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So the offense gets momentum slowing before halftime. Now they need to come in and see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of their football and look toward the second half. Let's fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down at 10. The linebacker shifting around now. To throw, it's Miles. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
If I'm on this offensive line, I do not want to send the game for it. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll test the right side here. Breaks loose at the 45. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down. But here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And a decent game there before the defense brings him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Vega. Makes the grab on the move. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out. They're going to fake it. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on. Now some trickery for a touchdown, and Kirk, that defense just caught completely flat-footed that time.
Well, it's because it was a perfect call at the right time by this head coach and the special teams coordinator, and your opponent was clearly not prepared for that fake at all. That's an exciting way to score this touchdown.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone for the touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. With the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Play action fake, looking to throw. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Here's a wide open receiver complete. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida. Now here comes the point after attempt.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They're going to run it. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's all...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, and he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a pre-snap movement, back in motion. Touchdown, Ohio State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream of. Whether it's the quarterback, running back, receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Wow.
Can you believe that he's missed the extra point? Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
And just like that, he squeezed the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a game. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, not right through. The kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
55-14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return brought down by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. The defensive play brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. See if he can make a play on this return. The returner is brought down to start the next drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And this one is getting ugly.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go with that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
The returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football. They keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. And I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the returner is tackled by this front coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Breaking free at the 35. Eventually the tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Florida offense retakes the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive.
Well, that return might not see very many more chances in this game. That's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
Heading left after the handoff. Just trucks through the defender. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to 39. It's an important first down on that running play. Testing the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.